Whoops. Sorry I'm late. There was a situation with a fridge. Right. Right. Let's do this and open the editor. Let me make sure I've got all my controls. That's good. Yeah, that's all I need, isn't it? Amazing CF1. We haven't had a chance to discuss your abilities ideas yet, I'm afraid. We meet up on Mondays, but I don't know if there is a meeting this Monday. Matt was on holiday this week. This is quite a small. Oh, I think I had it over one side of the screen before. You know, doing this stream messes up my my workflow because I have to stream in 16:9, and I've got a bit extra on the side of the monitor and I have to crop it down. Right. Okay, we need to get into the level. Did the fish get in? The fish is already in. The fish is on the floor. Yeah. More level design and polishing, I think. So yeah, the fish is already here. Look, if we just go underwater, whoosh! Where is it? Ah, there it is. Moving around too quickly. My day so far has been hectic, really hectic. The audio's bugging out. Is it bugging out for everybody? Or is that just the sound effects I've been making? Alright, let me know if there's still problems. And I'll fiddle with things. Right. You know the sort of these deadlands. Do you think they need any more? I think they're all right. They're all right without plants. I did find out how to add extra plants to the scenery, but we won't do that till the end because it's not that important. Now, the main thing is that I do some rebalancing and we try and play again, I think. So we need to get this feeling right. So there's a couple of things that were identified last time. The waves are too slow. Sorry, too fast. Or it ramps up too quickly at the start. I don't know if the waves are actually too fast. I think we need some slightly shorter bridges. Maybe not. I don't know. I think we've got to do a lot of aggressive expansion underground, and we need a lot of space for ants. We do have a fair bit of space here, but I'd like to give the player maybe a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how many ants they can make. Because they do have quite a bit. They do have quite a bit. And then there's all this up here that you can build. So, you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. The one thing that I was wondering about is whether I should mess with the stats of the Bombardier Beetle, and I didn't get a chance to chat to John about that. Unfortunately, I can't really mess with the stats on stream because I basically just have to make the screen black because I have to open a big CSV and it has all the creatures in. So I definitely, I mean, if I was going to leak anything, that'd be it. Let's change the timings first. And I don't know about 8 minutes between waves. What have we actually got? I think we've got 4 minutes. I wasn't too unhappy with the wave timings because I want, let's say a level should last, you know, between 30 and 40 minutes. It'd be nice if it cycled, you know, at least 3 times, but maybe 4 times over the course of a game. So if it was 5 minutes, it cycles 3 times in 45 minutes. So I don't really want anything more than 5 minutes, I think. This is 5 minutes per island, 15 minutes, and then reset, and then reset. So I don't know, I feel like 4 minutes even is right, and what we need to do is change the ramping. But I'll turn it up a little bit. Where are we? I don't want the tick. I want the what am I doing in level methods? There we go. Spawning creature variables. This is it. Right. Where is the timer stored? It's in one of these variables. It will. Oh, it's the water movement. The water movement controls the attacks, doesn't it? So it's where have I put water? Probably put it in the director variables up here. Alright, here we go. There's these things. Duration of high water, duration of low water. There we are. So high water is going to be 150, and you know, maybe high water could be longer, right? If we do that, it's 5 minutes, and we'll keep low water the same. Because the player doesn't need like a long time at low water, because you're supposed to be making your bridges at high water, so that gives us a little bit more time for that. Right. What else am I going to do with this? We want to change the way it ramps up. Let's see. I just want to go back and into here. Right, now I might not want, because we might want to change the way this ramps a little bit and make it more of a curve rather than a straight line, or maybe rather than a curve have a small gradient and then a high gradient. I'm not sure, but this is the regular spawn mass increase, and This is what we start with. And this is what we go up by. And then we can have something linear and then something multiplied by the day. So let's have a look at where this is implemented. It's in here. So there's a thing somewhere, update spawn masses, and it's going to get global spawn mass multiplied by, right, where's the global spawn mass get updated? Over here. So this is what we need to mess with. So what we've also got, what we don't have maybe is a tick of how many times we've got the day number, and we've got all this stuff, but we don't have an actual tick of like wave number. So let's add that. Main wave number, and then we'll set that as an integer, and then every time this happens we'll increment this. Okay, what's this? Increment spawn loop. Oh, that's that resets to 0. That's not what we want to worry about. It just sounded like it was the same thing. I've lost where I was now. Let's close some things. I can never find what tab I'm supposed to be in. Right. I'm supposed to be not in there. Or in here. No, I was supposed to be in here. This one. And up here. Okay. So this is incrementing. Probably want to do that first. Oh, I'll do a second, makes no difference. Just depends what number it starts with. And then somehow we want to integrate this into the spawn mass calculation. So let's have let's call it increasing spawn mass increase. We know what that means, so that's fine. And where's regular spawn mass increase? Is it in? Oh, it should be in creature spawn controls. Okay. And then we're going to take this, and then we're going to multiply that by the wave number. This is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it'll add on more and more and more each time. And we'll put another plus there and add this on. Okay, and then if we set this to we need to set this to something reasonable. What's that? Regular spawn mass increase. I'm going to rename this to constant, and then we know the difference. Now, fish enemy. Stop the autosave. Okay. I'm not hiding anything. Oh. We are all fish inside. We all came from fish. Super colonies would be a great idea. I'd love to do that with allies and things, but not today. Okay, I've got to get this value right. Now we know that before, when it started, it felt a bit heavy. In fact, it felt really heavy. Just having one Bombardier Beetle come in, you know, for a new player. So I'm gonna change this to 0. That should mean that in the first round, no Bombardiers spawn. I don't think a Bombardier. I think a Bombardier will be worth less than 5. Now the increase, I think, goes on before the spawns. So not here. It is here. Changes the water, and before the main ones spawn, it does update the spawn masses, and so it will give a spawn mass of 5. So it's going to do this. Wave number is going to be 0, so we won't add anything on. So what we can do is we can change this. We can leave that at 5, but maybe it should be a bit less. 3. Okay. Now, beforehand, we'd got, oops, if we say, let's say previously, we and then new, right, and then we'll have 1, or just okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 3. I'm calling this dead. I'm going to call it, sorry, wave. This is 3 cycles. 3 cycles at 5 minutes is 45 minutes. So we're going to say the game should pretty much be rounding up by then. And this was how much we had. So we had 10 plus 5, so 15. 20, and then these just went up by 5. And I think, even though I got killed, I think the reason I got killed was because I was being silly. I wasn't feeling any pressure anymore. And so I think that's why I got overrun. But this should probably, actually no, it's not, because does it increase? Yeah, no, it'll add 5 each time. That's what it was doing. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Right, now if we set this is now 0 plus 3. It's going to be 3, right? Something wrong with my microphone? Well, it's a USB. It's a USB microphone, so it should be fine. Have I got it? Like, do you want to bring it closer? Wah, 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 wah. Nothing's changed, and it's not an analog connection. It's a digital one. So if it's crackling, that's really worrying. But I don't know if there's anything I can do about it. If the USB was slightly unplugged, it just wouldn't work. So unless it's taking it from a different microphone, it's definitely It's definitely the right microphone. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, so I don't think there's anything I can do about it. It's not. Yeah, it's a digital connection, so I don't. I can switch to the microphone inside the webcam maybe, but I imagine it won't sound as good. All right, I'm just gonna leave it if it's working fine now. Right, what I want is for this to be less here, but then around here, I think I'd like it to get to about, should we say 50 by wave 5, right? So how are we going to get there? Let's add on, should be doing this in Excel really, no mind. Let's do one per day. So if it's 3, yeah, tell you what. Don't worry about it. That's just going to be 3, 6, 9, blah blah blah. But if we add on, let's set the increase to 2. You know what? It's going to be a lot easier. A lot easier in Excel. So I'll just launch that up. All right. There we go. Let's see. Daily increase. Oh, sorry. Let's call this the constant and increasing. And then we'll make this 3, and then make this 2, and then old constant. Well, we know what the old is, right? So what we're going to do here is I'm just going to grab these, and then this is going to be equal to that times that. So that's the day, right? Yep. And then plus we want this times this, but that's going to be added on each time, isn't it? So times by the day again, right? Okay, that's gonna go up very fast. That might be about right, because it goes up to here. What we don't want is it to go absolutely mad, but maybe we do. If I change this to 1, is that the right? So this one here should be let's make sure I've got this right and I'm not going mad. Day 2 should be 4 plus 2 times 1. No, right. 4 plus 3 plus 2 times 1. 9. Sorry, this is not what I want. That's right. Okay. Okay. I'm going to try that with a 2. What about this is 4. 4 and a 2. Okay. Four, 2. Right. We'll save that, and then we'll try it out. Make the enemies spawn more often as the day passes on. I'll have the water go up and down more quickly. Well, I still want to give the player time to make their bridges, you see. Oh, and I did get rid of fighting, I think. Let me just see. Okay, so you know that thing where the creatures would fight each other? I turned that off. Well, I made settings for it, so I'm actually going to turn it back on the main creatures. But they should switch back. Just to give them a little bit of life. So another one below this. Where's island 1? Here it is. Okay. Save again. Oh yes, I put infinite. It won't save that setting because I was doing it whilst the game was running. Actually, that's a good point. Since I did crash because I was going mad, did I do anything that I didn't save before that playthrough? I don't think so. Let's have a go. I know that this is still digging out before things start, so we need to remember to fix that. Actually, I don't want that. I want some workers. Hopefully I remember to build paths. Yeah, they seem much more happy around there. Okay. And there's lots of goodies, but no Bombardier Beetles yet. So it's giving me some time to build up. So let's start with this. Make our path over here. I want the free food. Promised Land looks so beautiful. Oh, a Bombardier did spawn on the most dangerous island, so we will get one. We've got a little bit longer before it comes this time.
The ants must defend themselves.
What a nice food chamber here. It's the like that. Although this food chamber was causing issues in the base before, because because I have the fight here and then the food chamber's blocked off, so that might not be the best place for a food chamber. Maybe we need a secondary food chamber somewhere.
This colony must remain small for now.
Yeah, food is
too scarce.
We know that this isn't so bad. One Bombardier Beetle's now coming down to attack. There's going to be no leftover food on these islands now because everyone should go home. They're not enemies.
The battle has begun.
What battle? I'll remember that thing. That just remember there's a worm in the rock there. Oh, it's gone now. Just gonna. We'll try and remember that. I've got to fix that when I come back. Okay, here's the Bombardier Beetle. It's squirted its thing, so it shouldn't be too bad now. Got plenty of ants. Okay, now we get some food from that. We've just unleashed some more stuff. I don't know if it was a mistake to only start off with one fire ant chamber before, because I did only have one chamber last time I played. But you don't want to split them that much because you need them to make that bridge. That's an easy target, isn't it? Let's grab that quickly before. Oh, the water's up. Is there anything we can grab whilst the water's up? We're not going to be able to make bridges yet. Maybe this should be somewhere. Maybe one of the islands should be really easy to make a bridge to. There's no food on the main islands. We're not going to be able to build across. I want to make Yeah, I think a bridge to one of these islands. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of food. Maybe I need to turn down the amount of food that turns up on these islands, because this is increasing each time as well, I think. It's more than you're going to be able to get. I need to keep making more ants. It's the only option. More ants underground.
The ants must fight.
There's a lot of stuff coming that way now. We'll get 2 Bombardier Beetles coming into the nest, and then maybe we can build a bridge.
The colony is starving.
Oh,
There's
great.
not enough food to feed the new brood.
Well, there will be if we manage to... If we survive... Oh dear. Have I expanded too fast underground? Come on, yeah, you're getting there. My workers can finish that off. And we should be able to respawn everybody in time for the Bombardier Beetles. Build a bridge to the promised land from the bottom. Yeah, is it? It's further away still, I think. Okay. Right, okay, we're respawning the army. We should be safe from those 2 Bombardier Beetles. And we actually got a little bit more food there. Digging into there is going to be dangerous now. Digging up here is probably quite dangerous. You know what, maybe we can do it quickly. Before the enemy arrives. So we'd really like some more food. I think that's what we need. I think we need a couple of other activities for getting food. Maybe we need some creatures that appear over ground but don't attack the player. And it's up to you if you battle with them. It's going to spray everyone, isn't it? Right, we've got a lot. We do have a lot of ants. We've got a full respawn there. The Bombardiers are coming now. Kill. Everybody, please. Get the food. Oh, there's a surfer that didn't do its thing. Surfer problem. Top right. And then okay, they're coming. They are coming. Right, we've got full food stores. That's it. That's it. Nice surrounds. Easy. Right. Now, with any luck, we should unleash this whilst we can. I wonder why that didn't go off. Right. I'll send the fire ants down here, the soldiers, to deal with whatever's going on. Whatever's going to come out. Ah! It must have been attached to a different... What's it? It's come out now. Right, I'll just nudge it then. Right, the water's back up, so we're going to want bridges. So let's head outside. I'll send you guys to... Not there. Actually, is there any food? No, there isn't. Don't worry about it then. Actually, join that group. Oh, didn't finish it off. I thought it was going to be dead by now. Right, which island do we want to head to? Third night. This one should be the best. Wrong marker. Alright, off you go. There's some food to collect here. Right, I've got some workers in the group. They'll help me make the bridges, and maybe we'll be able to get some food off this island. We'll see. That's the first bridge. It's not enough ants, is there? Not enough. Nope. Never mind, come home. We'll do underground activities instead. We're starting to get a lot of Bombardier Beetles building up on the other islands. I definitely would need to move these a bit closer so they could just about do it. Maybe I'll move this one closer. Maybe what I should have done is gone and fought some Bombardier Beetles. Thin them out before the attack. Oh, it's too late. It's too late for that now because I'm about to dig into like some super dangerous stuff. So I'm just going to stay here by the queen. Being a scaredy ant.
The battle has begun.
I'll let them come through. Let them come to me rather than me come to them. You know what? I probably had time to go off. This is not very efficient. We're definitely going to want difficulty levels on this because it could be quite a few different tactics for it. But I could have dealt with these Bombardier Beetles instead. Now they're going to come in exactly the same time as these Rove Beetles attack. I missed out on all that delicious food.
The battle has begun.
Actually, I don't want to do that, do I? I need the food free.
The ants must protect the queen.
Alright, these ones aren't that bad. I think the spray just confuses the ants. Yeah, the workers can make bridges too, but they don't count for as much space as a soldier. So I think you need more workers to get through the same amount of space as a soldier. Let's turn combat off for the workers so they take eggs. Oh my gosh. Oh no. No, maybe, I mean, I underestimated them again. I needed to be waiting for them. Oh, this...
The colony is starving. There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
Right, not enough food to feed the new brood. Don't fight.
The ants must protect the queen.
Yeah, I'm done for. So there was that playthrough. I'm gonna fix a couple of problems before we try again, and we think about what went wrong. One of these surface was in the wall slightly. Okay. I'm not moving it to look. That was the end of the stream last time. This time we've got to be serious and work on the level. So I think it was another grub that was stuck in the wall somewhere, but I don't think we came across it this time. So how did that feel? I think we need to move the bridges a little bit, right? And I think we need something else to do. think we need something else to do. I'm going to make... I want to move all the bridges. This one's already quite close, so I'm just going to make it just a tad closer. Kite 4 is what I want. Where's the actual bridge? It's there. Okay. Oh my gosh. What did I click on? That was scary. Right. Okay. 2-0 to the Bombardiers, indeed. And we're all talking about buffing them. Okay. Slow this down. Yeah, that's just a 2-tile bridge now. So it's fairly short. Oops. Why? There we go. Connect those two up. How's the paintwork looking there? A little bit dodgy. Why has it got that sort of orange tint on it right there? Why would it do that? We don't know why it did that. We'll just have to accept that there's a very slight line there. Okay. I'm gonna have to rebuild paths for that. Right, I want something else to do. Maybe what we want is something that spawns near the player, but doesn't actually go and attack when the water goes down. Maybe it just comes out when it's wet. Let's have another one of those over here. Food creatures around the entrance to the nest would be incentive to come out to the surface during the high tide. Yeah, agreed. But there should be maybe still a little bit of a fight involved. But worth it if you can kill them efficiently, maybe. So let's We have a fodder patrol manager. Let's add it to the fodder patrol manager. Because then it can just spawn using the same thing. Where's the spawn? Launch creatures. Where's the fodder bucket? We launch the fodder creatures and we update spawn masses for the 3 fodder routes. And we want a similar setup now. We want individual controls for something that is sort of around the player. No, I want individual controls for that. So I'll just set up. I mean, to be honest, if they've all got to be launched within this time bracket, high water over 4. Oh, why is that high water over? Ah, right, because this is coming out fast. Yeah, that makes sense. I can just add in another route, and this updates spawn masses. We could just update, like, have just a regular increase. It can just be basic there, because that's not a big part of how the difficulty is supposed to be increasing. So let's go with a new variable. In creature spawn controls. Let's have what's something let's call them night creatures. Night creature spawn mass, and then night creature spawn mass increase. And then we'll set this to. We want it to start. We don't want this to increase very much, right? It can increase, but it's supposed to be more important at the beginning and less important later on. So we'll start it off at 10, and then we'll just set that to 2, so it just goes up a little bit every night, and it's not really a big deal. Okay, and then let's go to this update, and for main spawns, I'll put it on main spawns. Well, having said that, I'm going to stick it in the fodder bucket because it's going to come out fast, so I'll put it in not main spawns. So actually I don't want that pin. False, this is going to be fodder, so what I want is a sequence here, and then what I'm going to do is on the route of night creatures, we're going to send in set that plus that, set it, plug it in, and then we're finished there. So now all we need is a route with the right name. I mean, I'm wondering, yeah, what should come out around the entrance, and then if we do need to buff the Bombardier Beetle a little bit, I could buff it. I could buff it now. Let's just change this, and then maybe I'll just tweak its stats a little bit. We've got to set up that night creatures route on the fodder manager. This one's going to be night creatures. What is it? And we're going to need some patrol routes. So let's pop them around. That'll do. We got there 5 of those. Okay, and we've got some spawn points. One there. And one. Is there one there? No. Where's the other one? There is another one. I'm not going mad. Am I going mad? I could have sworn there was one there, you know. Where did I put the other one? I even built a bit of extra rock to encompass it. It was there. Did I just... Nah. Confused. I think I must have deleted it somehow. Oops. Okay, there it is. That's the spawn point. The thing is randomized. Colonies can switch ID, that's fine. And we will use... What creatures should be outside the nest? Did I move it instead of copying it? I thought I copied it. I must have just moved it. Yeah. We want fish spawning, do we? Fish in this area. I'm gonna make it a new spawn class for night creatures. This should be the night route. And the name of the spawn list should be night creatures. I think I just want rove beetles. Okay. Spoiler protection on. Now we want to decide on the spawn chances. More larvae, woodworms. I don't know if it. There should be. I don't want to give too much. I want the stuff on the islands to look really easy to get and be annoying that you have to build a bridge there. So I was going to go with just rove beetles rather than the little woodworm. I mean, maybe there should be a woodworm about, maybe just hanging around there, a little maggoty thing. All right, let's add that as well. But yeah, I wanted there to be a little bit of a fight here. Okay. So let's make the spawn chance of this, and it should be quite low because a lot of them will spawn because they have such a low danger magnitude, I guess. So actually, let's multiply that by 2 to make them seem more dangerous than they are. And then these are the rove beetles, so I'll give them low chance. And then what I want mostly is the larvae, so I'll give these a high chance. Okay. And then I need to make sure that we actually launch that. What's the name of this? Night route. And then at the end of fodder, the fodder goes to sleep. So these will go away instead of attacking the creature. I mean, instead of attacking the colony. The fish enemy, it's not, I'm not confirming anything, but maybe there's a giant fish enemy with legs. Right. Okay. Stuff should spawn on the surface now. Right, one more thing before we have a go. Was there another problem? Oh no, it was a surfer problem and a worm stuck in the rock. We did those. I'm gonna just take a look at Bombardier Beetle stats. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to make my whole screen black for that because the risk is too high. So just pop that off and just I won't be long. Just give me a second. Let me grab the stats. Right, what do I want here? I want to find the Bombardier Beetle. Okay. Let's view. So that Bombardier. Right. Now I want to deal with its how good its attack is. Its spray attack. It's got fairly boring stats. It's worth 10 black ants, which I don't know, it's fair enough. It doesn't do that much damage. I mean, I don't really want to change anything actually, except I want to make its hot spray thing absolutely terrible. So let's have a look at abilities. And and there is damage in here. So let's just see if I can see what I'm doing. What ability does the Bombardier Beetle have? It has the ability is called BB Squirt. Of course it is. Of course it is. Some of them are abbreviated, some of them aren't, just to make it more interesting when I'm doing searches. Okay, so here we are, BB Squirt, and this is down to there, view, freeze the top row. Sorry about this, it's very boring for anyone watching, not being able to see what I'm doing. Oh, come on. Freeze top row. Come on. Don't save that. Open it again. View. Freeze top row. Find this BB Squirt again. Okay. Min range, max range, damage. There we go. An AoE radius and cooldown. Charges. Chance to use. Okay, so I'm gonna blast this damage up to 100. Right, that's gonna make it really quite dangerous. And then why? Why can't I save it? It wants to do a save as. I don't want to save as. No, it's not letting me close it. Okay. Abilities. BB Squirt, 100. Save. Okay. Abilities, re-import. Save. Oops. I think I just made a mess there. Alright, I think I've done it. I'll turn the screen on once I've confirmed. I need another spoiler screen that just does the whole screen, I think. That's what I need. Yeah. Squirt. Damage 100, okay. Pulse. Clarent demo. Back on, okay. Alright, I've buffed the Bombardier Beetle. It'll do It's got the same armor, same standard attack, same health. Everything's the same, but its spray attack now does more than double the damage. So if you're anywhere near it when that goes off, it should be really bad. Okay. Yeah, I should just show this. Yeah, show the store page for EOTU. I'll come up with something to go in the background for next time. All right, shall we have a go? Let's try again. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I'd like to sort out this. Is there a timer in here somewhere? No, there isn't. Is there one in the tile grid? Something on tunnel. No wonder radius. Time. I don't know. It opened on its own when I played through yesterday. I didn't like it. I'm gonna have to ask John why that happens. Okay, let's dig it out ourselves anyway. Let's see if there's anything over ground. No, I don't want that. I want workers here. Workers. Oh, right. Okay, so worms are spawning. Only worms. Wonder why. Oh, we did get. There's a lot of stuff spawning out here. Did we set that to? We did set the update spawn masses. Night creature spawn mass plus night creature spawn mass increase is the spawn mass on the night route. And the night creature spawn mass starts at 10, so it's 10 black ants worth, and yeah, maybe. Excuse me. I wonder what the danger mass of a worm is. I'd like to know, actually. I'd like to know. I hope it can't be 0, because then it'd just keep making them and there wouldn't be different amounts on the different areas. So what we need to do is, the problem is it'll use up the, always use up the spawn mass. Okay, for what we'll do is under night creatures, if I change this to 20, right, so the danger multiplier should be much higher for the woodworm. Or let's say I make it 200, right? They shouldn't spawn if it's 200. Just to make sure it's working. Make it really, really big. Let's try that. The countermeasure for the player not opening the entrance at all, I thought was, I mean, I think the enemies shouldn't attack if the entrance is closed. I think it does check now. I think we set that up and then the entrance just opened on its own automatically. Right, there's less worms coming out now. So it did work. These must be worth so little. Yeah, I'm not impressed with how those scales are looking. I mean, they really shouldn't have any kind of danger mass. They're not dangerous at all. Maybe instead of a danger mass multiplier, there should have been a danger mass, like a set danger mass, and I can make them have a certain value, because that's just, they shouldn't be spawning. Let me just try that again. With loads of 9s. The entrance shouldn't have water, we'll get rid of that. I don't know if it's worth having it explode when the waves start coming, because if the player stays inside the nest for the first couple of waves, when they get outside, the waves will have built up and they'll have missed out on food, so it'll be a penalty anyway. Right, this isn't working. This danger mass multiplier isn't working at all. Right, so we're going into debugging mode. Now, what we might find is that the woodworm danger mass is like 0, but then I would expect it to be spawning everywhere. It's really odd. So we need to have a look at the patrol manager, right? And when it's setting up these swarms, no, when it's it'll populate creature spawn lists. That's what we want, and we're using. I think we're using this one, populate creature spawn lists, multiple classes. Are we? We're not, are we? I never set it up. Haha. Yes. Yes. This is. I'm trying to balance something that's not even in use, and this is what happens on a Friday when you stream too late, and you ate like a massive bowl of rice for lunch in a rush because someone was moving your fridge. There we go. So this goes into here. This we want fodder, night creatures, spawn time bracket, fodder bucket, everything else sorted. Oops, everything else not sorted. There we go. Okay. That should do the trick. And now this should change this back to 2, maybe 3. Let's have a look. Save. When does the Fire Ant demo come out? This one should be out in a couple of weeks at the start of DevCom. That's why I'm in such a rush to do it, and I keep streaming development because it's keeping me focused. If we finish balancing it today, we should be good, because then it's just a matter of sticking in a couple of icons, sorting out the creep for the the tiles for the Fire Ants, because that's not rendering, and then doing some UI stuff and basic testing, and then packaging. We should be able to do that next week. Yeah, and the demo will go under more changes after DevCon. We'll change all my painting will be undone and changed for Swamp. Did I say DevCon? Gamescom. What inspired me to make EOTO? It wasn't my idea, actually. Matt and John. Well, Matt had the name for years. He wanted to make an MMO with insects called Empires of the Undergrowth. And that was the first hint of the idea, and then Matt and John started working on Dungeon Keeper with Ants. That was the brief, and they took the name Empires of the Undergrowth, and then I joined in, and we added the overground and turned into what it is now, like a documentary game. We had all sorts of ideas on the road. All sorts of things that are far more crazy than the scientist and his experiments. Okay. I'm tired today. Right, what's spawned? You know what? I'm not convinced it's different. Is it different? I mean, there's less woodworm, and I did only. It's definitely a different ratio than these islands, isn't it? Right. So it's worked. Whatever we've done. Okay. Let's get our usual layout going. I'm quite happy with that. And even though it's ill-advised, I'm going to put the food chamber here. I wanted a road down here, and I've now had to make a massive entrance for this room. Never mind. Needs must. Maybe it's nice to have a big entrance. I'm not really upgrading the ants, so it shouldn't matter so much. So move these here. If I can just get another. Where's the first one to put down? Oh, there. They're separate. See, that's the problem when you can't see anything. Right. Let's just pop over ground. See if we can get that worm with these guys. And this feels a little bit more tactical right at the start now. Yep, we grabbed it, in it goes. Now go back underground. We need a couple more to take on those rove beetles. Delicious worm here. One more. Spawn one more and I'm going. Okay. Let's go fight something. Ooh. Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I've filled everything up. Oh, never mind. Attack that. I'll deal with this. I need that food chamber. There we go. Nice. Okay, grab that one. Okay. Got it. Take on this one now. There we go. One at a time, that's the way to do it. There's another worm here. Oh, they're all going. Oh, the worm's going to escape. It's trying to get home. It's trying to get to its home. Don't let it go. Okay. Now there's a Bombardier Beetle coming. I know what I'm going to do is, well, I'm just going to attack it and see how bad it is to start with. When its spray comes out, which it should do its spray. Yeah, that was really, yeah, that did the trick. That's more like it. There we go. Maybe change, get a. I don't know if it needs to be more AoE than that, or if that's fine. That's okay. Alright, let's bring these back. keep increasing the size of the nest. Shot for the Bombardier. No, we're okay, we're safe. Is it, so what we want to do with the Bombardiers, right, because they have a really long cooldown on that spray, I think it's 2 minutes. What we want is a team of suicide ants, which I'm going to put here, and we're going to send them out to make the Bombardiers use up their acid, and then we're going to finish them off. That's how we always wanted them to work. But unfortunately, the game just crashed. That's interesting. Oh, it's in this. Weirdly, it's sent in an empty array. Well, okay, I need to put them in a protection against that. But when we're trying to decide what to spawn, why are we sending in an empty distribution function? You know, in the past, did it do a check on removing something? We'll need to check. We can still spawn something if we can't. Yeah, that's fine. Is the same check here? Yeah. Smallest creature magnitude. We still I wonder if it was a problem to do with that spawn mass multiplier. I mean, I'm guessing the spawn weights. Can I view that? It seems to be in scope. Can I see what's in the array? Yeah, 5 zeros. They've all been set to 0. And if they've all been set to 0, this should have stopped, right? So it's doing its loop. This calculated spawn mass. The current route calculated spawn mass is greater than the creature magnitude, which means there's more magnitude left to spawn another one. And if it isn't, we set the weight of this creature to 0 because we don't want to spawn it anymore. And we regenerate the distribution based on that. Now we've got a distribution of 0, so we can't make a decision. That's a problem with this function. I need to fix that right now. But we're going to return this index, which will be 0. It might not be valid. Will be, because there'll be at least one. But why? How does this end? It should be less than the smallest creature magnitude. Unless here we go. Here we go. So what's happened is, I think a worm has gotten into the issue. I multiplied the danger mass of the worm by 2. This is checking for it, but the viewed creature magnitude. Oh, it's going to the same thing. No. Ah, this one gets multiplied by the danger mass multiplier, right? Which is 3 for the worm. So a worm is cheap enough to spawn, but our worm, because it costs 3 times as much, is too expensive to spawn. It doesn't spawn, and then it sets the weight of the worm to 0, right? Now, that, it should have never reached here, because it should have up here said the smallest creature magnitude is greater than the spawn mass remaining, but smallest creature magnitude hasn't been calculated considering this. So can we access this? Why does it feel like I've crashed? I can't crash in Visual Studio. Oops. There we go. Is there anything going on in the chat? Ability chat. That's great. Okay. Okay, so this is the creature magnitude, and then we're going to have to do this. We can access. Can we access is spawn data something that? Total weights. Can we do this the other way around? I think so. I don't think that's a big issue, is it? Because there's nothing that we need here, down here, except for the spawn data right now. What is the creature class index here? Actually, we don't want this creature class index. All we need to find it, don't we? Actually, it's as simple as that. That's got a danger mass multiplier, right? Because the spawn class is. Put that back there. Now, technically this should go here as well, I think, even though I didn't write this bit. I'm going to take a chance and put it in right there. Alright, I'm almost certain that's what happened. And that should fix it, because now the smallest creature magnitude will be, you know, 3 times what a worm is, if that is the smallest. And then also I need to make sure that this make decision from distribution, for a start, if an integer distribution of zeros comes in, what we need to do is that's not going to be the correct decision, but at least it'll stop it from crashing. And then this generate distribution function, I did the right thing because it didn't put any bars in, so let's check these out. Save that. Check that one out. Save that. Stop and go. Right. I'm just gonna get a coffee, because I'm still falling asleep. Right. Demo. Hopefully we saved before we started playing. You should always save before you play. Okay. Right, I think we just play. Yeah, we didn't really have a chance to get a feel for the balance, did we? So let's go again. We started to develop tactics, and then we got hit by that crash. That's what I wanted. Come on. I want a soldier. Quick as possible. Shouldn't have built those worker tiles, really. That one's stuck, isn't it? I bet that one's stuck. Yeah, we'll deal with that one. Okay. Group fire ants. Go, 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 go. Oh, there's so many worms. Yes, yes, yes. Delicious. No, 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 get that one, go on. Go, go, go. Oh no, go underground, underground! Alright, no. Attack it. Just die really easily. Let's get some food chambers. So that we're not leaving stuff outside. Let's carry on with our rampage. That's that. Food stores are full already. Let's extend this. I want my fodder team. I want to start building that. Let's dig down here. Oh, right. The water's gone away. Creatures are trying to get home. Oh, the worm's not going to make it if I can get there first. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try our tactic. If we can get... Oh dear me. Of course I did that. Can we get... Right, I want to keep these ones out of the way. And then... Oh, he's in, he's in. I want him to use his spray. Use your spray, go on. Yes, 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 yes. Now it's been used, now we go in. It wasn't as perfectly executed as I hoped, but that's really going to save us some food.
This colony must remain small for now.
Right.
Food is too scarce to support greater numbers.
Yeah. Got it. Alright, there's fodder group. It's just going to be 6. You know what? We can go out and grab that. Do you think that maybe we need some creatures to spawn in the day as well? Well, we'll see. We'll see if we end up with nothing to do tomorrow. Don't want to take that on yet. This is a good one to go for.
The ants will fight to the death.
Alright, I've got to remember that, yeah, this is a demo level, so if I mean, there's plenty to do. It's nice if there's always 2 things to do. Okay, now there's overgrown stuff. I'm going back out. I'm gonna try and eat everything. Actually, I'm gonna bring. No, keep those out. Thought I hadn't built down here. have? I want as many worms as possible. Now I'll start making a new group of fire ants. Fire ant soldiers. Get rid of that, don't really need that. I'll dig into these guys here. I may as well dig into these actually. Send some guards here. Move some more. Right. This is good. There isn't that much food overground. It seemed like a lot on the first day. Cool. Let's take this up here. Okay, so we've got 2 Bombardier Beetles today. And this is the light island, can't quite afford one. Might be better if the creature spawned after the tile falls, since then you've got nothing else to do on the surface. Yeah. Once the Bombardier Beetles have come in, you're right. The water's down for 2 minutes, but yeah, we do need something else to do. I mean, we didn't have anything much to do in the day. I mean, I suppose you can build the bridges. Maybe I want two overground groups really, a day group and a night group. Maybe we can start to like reduce the number of creatures that spawns in the day group and night group, the water high group and the water low group. But yeah, I think I'm not going to swap it over. I think we need one of each. Let's keep on going. I wonder if we can just I don't know. Oh no, the water's down now. Ah right, okay, so now it's time for let's see if we can do some advanced tactics. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so where are the Bombardier Beetles coming from? Here's one. Here's the other.
The battle has begun.
Let's send this group down here first. Okay, so the objective here is to try and get the spray to go off. Right, it's gone, and all the ants died, but now group 2 can move in and easily defeat. Whilst we go up and try and get the spray on this one. Go on, spray them. Yes! Look at this. Tactics!
The ants must protect the queen.
Oh, what's going on? Could be worse. I think it could be worse. Yeah, that's because I'm trying to do 2 things at once. That's fine. Right, we've cleared the map. Are you irritated by my my playstyle, Allenstein? If you lower the time in the first ability, you've made it 2. Oops.
The battle has begun.
The battle has begun. This one's not as bad. This one's the... Just increase the size of this one. It's just confusing the ants, makes them run away. Right, the water's back up. Actually, this is quite bad. It's not taking a lot of damage. Let's move group 1 up. couple more workers just to keep the eggs replenished. Should have probably let it get out into the open, really. That's fine. Let's send group 2 out now as well. Group 1 can go up here. Group 2 can go down here. And this is night 3, so it's a really good time to head over here. But this was the bridge that we didn't make smaller. Unless I've got so much food now, I can actually really power up. Let's put everyone together in one big group and try and head over here. I'll head here first. Get this worm on the way out, and then see if we can get to the promised land. That's not the promised land, sorry. It's like the false promised land. There might be enough. The thing is, once you're over there, you still need enough ants to collect the goodies. These little workers, they don't count for much. No, we're not going to make it. Tell you what, let's go here and just take on these Bombardier Beetles. Back, put the workers back and let them work. I probably shouldn't have built that tile because we need the food really. What shall I take on next? There's 4 here. There's actually only one big one there. Oh, what's going on? Ah, the water went down. Oh well, looks like
the colony is starving.
Okay, no, back off, guys. This is oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. Right. Okay, time for my my tactics again. This one first. I think 2 of these went off and the other one didn't. And 2 can be set to not attack. One you go in. Oh no, I bet it's not gone off. Ah, it went off the wrong way at least. Ah! One went off, but I think the other 2 have already gone off. Go on, just kill him quick, Alright, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought we were all going to die then, because I've got no food to replenish the ants. I need to be careful with that. Alright. Let's dig up here. Definitely we want some creatures when the water's low spawning.
The battle has begun.
I'm not sure how much food Bombardier Beetles provide. We had a discussion the other day about, whoa, look at that, what happened there? Was that its spray killed everything? That's worse than the Bombardier spray. It's terrible, terrible stuff. Right, come on. Yeah, we had a discussion the other day about, you know what, I swear I moved that away from the rock. Maybe just not enough. Maybe I didn't save. What was I saying? We had a discussion about whether we can change how much food creatures drop depending on the level. You know, set it per level. Because at the moment it's a stat of the creature. and it could do with a rebalance really. Yeah, I noticed people moaning about the Rove Beetle, and yeah, I didn't realise quite how bad it was. Especially the size of that AoE. That was really... I didn't want to move them in here, did I? I can actually try and get them over here today. It's not much food to collect, but there's something. Let's make this chamber bigger. Make this into a chamber here. Maybe make this into a chamber too. Right, we finally managed to get some food on one of the islands. Right, let's head to this island and take on some of the Bombardier Beetles. Reduce their numbers. Food down there. Well, I'm not using my special tactics at the moment, but maybe I don't need to if I do this.
The ants must fight.
Maybe they'll... Alright, they've used the spray on that one. There you go. But there's others coming in. We'll do this one next. That one's not used its spray. Ooh, this one's used it. Oh, now the water's gone down. Not much to worry about today though, because we've got loads of spare food. They're coming right for me. I should go home, shouldn't I? Take this group, send it to set them off. Send it to agitate them. I'm going to build this tunnel. I won't build it all the way to these, but these will be the next ones that we attack. Because there's 4 here and 3 here. The Velvet Ant's supposed to have one really strong, powerful sting. I think they went off. I don't know if this one's gone off. Oh, it's too late. It's back underground. Oh no, we got him. Yeah, and again we're left with nothing to do. However, there is some food up here, so you know what? It's a bit dangerous. It's a bit dangerous because let's not forget the water could come up at any moment. We haven't got a timer, so why don't we just release all of the Rove Beetles in the nest? Should we do that? Sounds like a laugh, doesn't it? Let's release all the Rove Beetles at the same time as the water's coming up. Oh, did I say Velvet Ant? I meant Fish Ant. Yeah, I mean, I think it would be quite like an awful enemy against. Oh God, those are the nasty Rove Beetles, aren't they? Right, change these to not attack. I might have like bitten off a bit more than I could chew with that one. We can do a lot of damage there. That's one down. 2. That's not so bad. Yeah, we're okay. And these ones are just the confusing ones. They're just going to slow everyone down. Let's may as well build some new chambers. Actually, I'm going to back off and try and get them in the open. Otherwise, they're going to take ages to kill. Come down here a bit. Alright, that'll do. Turn combat off and just try and move past them. And then turn combat back on. We'll get a good surround like that. There we go. Right, that dealt with them. Let's go back overground, grab some food. Let's see if we can. I mean, I don't want to go to this. This one's got so much food now. But this one's looking good. It still hasn't spawned a Bombardier Beetle. I'm gonna stream till 6 o'clock today because I didn't start till 3. We've got another 45 minutes. Let's see if we can get across here. Oh. Creatures can die on the bridge heads if they get confused.
The battle has begun.
I'll have to have a look at that. Right. You've got until the water lowers. Grab everything. Oh, I'm out of space. I think that was quite good. Right, water's gone down. Did we lose anyone? Yeah, we lost a couple. But most of them made it back. That was our first successful food run on one of the mini islands. Let's make this even bigger. And now, this is what I was worried about. I think it's about to get super easy. Oh, I forgot that there's a massive attack coming in. Yeah, maybe I spoke too soon because I've buffed these and I didn't use my special tactics. Ah! Ow! 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 Have they all gone off? I think they've all gone off. Maybe we'll be alright now. That was actually quite close. That was quite close. I need a new chamber. There we go. With a few more workers now to keep on top of things. Workers need better refill routes. What's a refill route? You mean to take food? Yeah, this is terrible. I keep building this corridor here. I think this is what you're talking about. Where they have to run past the enemies to take the food. I should make a shortcut here really, but I'm a bit OCD about having rooms with one exit and one entrance. Let's go back outside, collect more food. The chamber. I think it'll have the chamber skin done. If it doesn't, we'll just put in like a pre-existing one.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
Oh, thank you. Okay, where should we head today? A lot of these ants still haven't been born. There's plenty of food for it, but there's not enough workers doing their jobs. I've taken eggs around. Let's try and get up here, because it looks like it might be the 6th day, and we've got a nice easy route. My workers are all very busy taking eggs around. Can we have some more? I don't know if we really need more workers at the moment. Once they find their balance, they'll be okay. Start building ants up here. Right, this is going well. These jobs, these digging and building jobs, do take priority over egg movement, so I have to be careful, make sure these numbers are okay before I do that. They probably still need some more eggs. But it looks like we're going to be able to clear this island out, which is really nice. And now I can cut this out. Oh, what's just happened? Oh, the water's gone down. Ah, right. Didn't manage to get it all. Never mind. Let's go home. Right, now I need to be vigilant now. Let's run past these with combat off with this group, and then I'll take this group which has not been made yet and do the same thing. Just run them outside. I want to get as many of those sprays going off as possible.
The battle.
Yeah, that's one. That's two. 3, that's good. It's a good start. Let's hit some more. Everyone go out, just try and run past, get them sprays going. There's another one. That's another one. Is that everybody? Has everybody sprayed? Right, 2 more just gone off. I'm going to assume everyone's sprayed now. That's another one. I'll turn combat off. Go past, go past, go past, go past. That's it. There we go. That was nowhere near as scary as last time. Just have to be ready. Right, lovely. Right, we'll harvest those. Definitely need more stuff to do at night. Does it look like on the map? Oh, that's just not built yet. Just dig that out. Dig it all out. Oops, I didn't mean to move that there. Just outside. Okay, it's a new day and a new wherever it is. Okay, I think this is going to be the easy one today. Have I got a marker out? Dear me, I've got these 2 markers still out. Not paying attention. All right, head out to this one because I think this one's got the least Bombardier Beetles today. I've got too much food. and not enough workers because I've told them to all go off and do interesting things. Make another little worker chamber there. Don't do any more. Let's upgrade those 2 food chambers. And just keep keep spending money. There we go. That costs quite a lot. Right, we've cleared that out. Let's head up here. Or shall we head down here? Which one's worse? Can't quite tell. I think this is easier. It would be nice to thin out the beetle numbers. Fire ant abilities. You don't think there's enough room in the underground for the number of ants needed? That is a worry. No, I think there is enough room. Ooh, maybe there isn't. We got 123 and we balanced it at about 200 for the bridge, I think. We'll see. We'll see if there's room. Come on, get as much stuff as you can before the water goes down. It's going to go down very soon. Can't believe we killed all those Bombardier Beetles. That's great. Right, grab food, go home. Oh no! You got mad carrying stuff. Oh, and the stuff gets deleted if they were carrying it. Drop failed. Right, okay, everyone home. Serious time. Send out the decoy. I want to pick another group to join them, but there's no eggs being moved. Some of these got really long egg movement systems, making them quite useless.
The battle has begun.
I'm just going to send out a group that's alive. It's better to have them going out than staying inside. I need all those jets to go off. It's actually a much smaller group of beetles than last time. Right, we got 162. No, we're going to have enough space underground. We're getting there. There we go. Feast away. Yeah, I need to change the underground to rainforest, yeah. Swamp underground's ready, but I'm not sure whether I should put it in because I wanted it to match. I quite like the rainforest underground. Why is no one picking up the food here? I suppose we're almost full, aren't we? There's a little worm still alive up here. Okay, it's night time, and we're just gonna go. Let's go straight for this one. This is the best one. Let's assume that we can take down all of the Bombardier Beetles. Oh, Devil's Coach Horse has spawned. I do like how, even though what's spawning on the surface when the water level's up is increasing, it's become kind of something not to really worry about, except for that. But the food amount's not worth chasing it. problem we've got here is these really long egg resupply routes for the workers. Oh dear. A lot of bombardiers are spawning up here. And we're not getting past them. We've got the bridge built, but we need to clear them out and they're still spawning. Let's just keep making this chamber bigger. You know what? We can make a shortcut, can't we? And we really should. So I'll make it there, I'll make it there. I'll make this room bigger. I think we've basically got enough ants now. We should have. I think we need more than 200. It was about 250. I think 250 will definitely see us across to the promised land. I'm sure we can get up to that amount. I want to make another room of workers, I think. I need better egg movement around the nest because it's taking far too long for things to hatch.
The ants must fight.
Okay, come on. You know, the water's going to go down soon and we're not going to have gotten any of this delicious food. Oh, we seem to be getting a lot of chunks of... Yeah, that was a foolish decision to head up there to try and get that food. We've killed most of it. Okay. Prepare for beetles. Summon the decoys. There you go.
The ants must fight.
Spray, spray, spray. I think there's still this one needs to spray. No, I don't mind. Group 1 can go now. And try and hoover up some food that's still actually available. Promised land time, yeah. Yes, it is, it is. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's see how many more we can add before. We need to eat these beetles. You know, they do drop a lot of food. That probably needs to be turned down. The water's going to come up. They don't like that. They're all trying to go over the edge. Can you get to them? Can you harvest him? I can't get a harvestable point. That should probably despawn.
The ants must defend themselves.
No, harvestable. Okay, hopefully I'll remember what that means. Okay. Everybody, actually no, let's leave the workers out of it just in case we need them to replenish. Let's turn off food collection and take our... You know what? There's a serious problem with eggs. None of these have eggs. They're all dead. We're not going to go to the promised land today, I'm afraid, because this room's not receiving eggs. It's probably just because the other rooms need to be done first. And there's not enough workers. This room isn't receiving any eggs. And that's as far as we can get with half of our ants. Right. It's day 9. Because this has got nothing here. Let's go up here. See what we can do. Let's trust that the workers can figure this out. Really should have kept on top of worker production. Because now we've got far too few workers going far too far around the nest. And if I build anything now, I'm gonna impede it even more. What I can do is I can put a lot of the living workers, or not. I won't put all of them, but I can put some of them in the send them here, and what they'll do is they should exclusively take eggs here, and that will spawn more workers. So I could, because I want to get workers first, then soldiers really. Otherwise, we'll be in this mess forever. Turn food collection on. Yeah, that's better. Has the water gone down already? Poof. Okay, everybody back in. The decoy. Off you go. I'll put a couple more in the decoy group. Right. They've managed to put 1 egg down. Come on, workers.
The battle has begun.
They're going the wrong way. Oh, they're coming, they're doing it. It takes a long time to get around the nest. Right, apparently there's no jobs left there anymore. Are there any there? Right, they must be all taken. So I'll put them back in the main nest group and let them organise themselves. Right, with any luck, most of that spice has gone off. I hope it has. Okay, turn combat off. Run them all through. Turn combat back on. Okay, how many have we got now? They're all dying. You see now, right, we really need more workers. This is turned into like some sort of supply chain management level. I'm just going to spend money on workers now. And I'm going to make a dedicated group of workers to replenish, but make these worker eggs. Otherwise I'll just keep making the soldier eggs. Okay. A new day. We don't need food anymore. We just need we need to respawn our ants. Ooh. Right, come on. Eggs, eggs, eggs. There's lots of workers being built. Lots of eggs coming in. I don't really want to put like new build jobs down and dig jobs because it's just going to distract them. But I can't help myself. There's food and money, so it must be used. Shall we go somewhere? Shall we bother? I mean, it might be a good idea to thin out their but then again, thinning out their numbers causes us to thin out our numbers. And we've got so much food here. A team of workers. Can make a room here as well. Right, how many workers have spawned? None of that one. Almost all of these, so I'll put that one back in the main group. This doesn't have an icon down yet. I don't want to move the ants out anywhere. It's not a good idea. I just want more and more workers because this is still not got enough ants in this group, and a load of them are going to die again today. Come on, get those eggs. Get the eggs off the queen. Is there nowhere else I can put food? I am really running out of space on the map now. Let's keep making workers. Should have full screened that a while ago, shouldn't I? That looks much better. I can see these numbers now. Alright, oh, they're coming, I didn't notice. Alright, you guys underground. You guys get out. I mean, a lot of that stuff's gone off now, hasn't it? I'm not paying attention. Let's go back out. Oh, it's gonna get rid of all their eggs. Oh. Look at this, everyone's hatching. Oh, it's so painful. But we've got 100 workers now. They should be getting more and more efficient. We're just gonna keep building workers. That looks like a recipe for disaster right there. Can you get past? Woo! Right. Yeah, lots of beetles, lots of food. Oh, funny enough, even though we've lost a load of fire ants, we are increasing the numbers. It seems like the eggs are really moving around the nest now. I'm gonna make even more workers. Right, the water's out again. I think it's time to go to the promised land. I might just turn that all into worker chamber. Right. The eggs are moving. The eggs are moving around. The bridge is forming. The beetles were trying to kill off the ants. It's me or them. That's how I feel about it. When the water goes down, this is going to be really nasty if I haven't made it to the promised land. Come on. Come on, there's not enough. Should I send the workers as well? No, that's a really bad idea. I'll need the workers to move the eggs around. This is way too dangerous now. That water's going to go down any second. I don't know if I've got. I don't think there's enough. Is there enough? Are they gonna make it? No. No, no one's come out. I'm going back. I'm going back before they all die. Come home quickly. Come home quickly, please. Quickly, 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 quick as you can. It's very dangerous out there. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I don't want to risk it. Look, tomorrow we'll make it. Let's gonna make one more group, right? Let's just take it easy. Right, we lost quite a lot. Not as bad as it could have been, right? Let's send one fodder group here, one fodder group here. Let's be sensible about this. Move group 1 to here. I'll let the workers deal with eggs. Try and get as much spray going off as possible. Let's move these a little bit closer to home. You know what? Maybe we managed it. Maybe we got most of the spray to go off. Let's have a look. No, we didn't. There's a lot of spray there. There we go. Try and kill them. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's alright. Stay calm. Look, the numbers are staying near 270. My workers are doing a great job of keeping the eggs replenished now. It's just that the ants need to actually make it out of the nest. Oh dear, some are coming in. That's alright, they're just going into a meat grinder, that's fine. Right. There's 270 living fire ant soldiers. This time we're going to the promised land. Off we go. You know what? The workers are coming too. Nothing that bad's going on up here, is it? That's quite annoying, actually. Let's leave some workers behind to deal with that. Think there's any question now that we'll make it to the promised land? They're building a bridge over the fish, yes. There it is. Just see the outline of it. There we go. I think that should be... I don't think there should be an enemy here to take on. That's just going to be silly, isn't it? I think the victory condition should be the ants have made it to the promised land. Right. I think I'll set up the victory condition now. Oh, that felt quite good. That did feel quite good. Okay, so a couple things. The actual sort of the challenge turned out to be making sure you had enough workers in the end, which I thought was quite nice. There wasn't any worry about food. It didn't take too much away from it, but I didn't like, you know, having constantly full food, and there being so much around. So it would be nice if we could nerf that food drop a little bit. And then there'd be more of a reason to head out to those islands. We need something spawning when the water's low, don't we? It's when the water's low we want things spawning. And then I think we're done. I think that's sorted. It'd be nice. They should be bringing the queen with them, really. Maybe there can be a queen walking across the bridge in the final cinematic. Okay, so I've got a list of things to do. We've got a couple of little bugs. We had enemy creatures die when they stepped onto a bridgehead. That was unpleasant. Don't think. I'm just wondering what to do with the last 10 minutes. Maybe we need to think about what the victory condition should be, don't we? Because I think they need to have landed here, but they also need to be landed here, and it needs to go before the water moves. So I think maybe as soon as something's landed here, the water is set to this level and doesn't move again. That'll stop anything from messing up. So once you've built this bridge, you've sort of secured this area. The objective can disappear, and then we'd like sort of it'd be great if we could get like the camera to sort of go across the bridge to the promised land. Might be a bit much. Might be able to do it. I'll probably be working on this on Sunday, so with any luck, it'll all be playable by then. Okay, I think I'll call it a day there, because most of the jobs on the list are fairly large. I know there's one thing I wanted to do. We need to move this tile surfer. I think it's that one. I'm sure there was a grub somewhere. I can't remember where it was. Is it close to the nest? Maybe it's down here. It's one of these ones. Maybe it's you. Yeah. So let's save that. Right. Just as the queen gets there, there's a row of bombardiers appear over the hill at the map edge. Oh, I like it. I don't know. I don't know if we can set that up. The problem is, it would really the way it would. I'd need sort of just an animated Bombardier Beetle with no sort of gameplay components, because this is all out of bounds. Like if you move any creature over this boundary here is just completely lost. You can't do anything. But then so I'd have to sort of put them on rails. I don't know if there's time for that. Having them sort of coming over here. But then it would need some music as well. So it'd have to be victorious and then switch around to something sinister. That would be quite funny. Right. I'll see if we can do. In order to get the queen working, we need a queen swarm creature that I can send across. I'm not sure if we can get one in time. I'll see. The demo level's called The Promised Land. Mike came up with the name on one of the earlier streams. Right. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there. Thanks for coming, everybody. That was good fun. There wasn't really much in the way of bug finding. We did have a crash. I basically just played Empires of the Undergrowth for almost 3 hours. But I think we did a good job of balancing it and figuring out the level. Hopefully it's not too difficult for new players. That does worry me a little bit. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we can put in difficulty levels. Right. I never know how to end the stream. I don't know if I'm supposed to click this button or that button. See, on that screen, my face is at least 30 seconds behind. But I think I'm getting a delay for seeing where my face is on that screen. So I think I'm about halfway between now and where I can see I am. So I've got to figure out, like, if I say I'm going to end the stream, I'm going to end the stream in 3, 2, 1, and